Yo, Hegassen here, One Piece episode 900. Big number, episode 900. If you've just finished binge watching them all, you are going to need a rest. Just like our heroes who this week are having a little bit of a rest in Okibori Town, also known as Leftover Town. They're having a rest after their great big fight and their epic fight with Basil Hawkins, and they're here in Osuru's tea shop, where she very quickly, for that plot convenience, heals Otama using this seemingly magical Wano herb. Heals her up straight away. Zoro calls her out for it, but that's fine because we get some awesome and very, very cute Otama scenes after this, of Otama waking up, realising that she's healed, doing a bit of nin 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 nin, and then having her first proper meal in a long time on her birthday after she's been saved by Luffy. Really sweet stuff, really nice scenes. Otama very, very quickly catching up with Chopper to take the lead on cutest One Piece character of them all. Great little scenes there, especially with Luffy. A few more hints here that at the end of Wano, at least I think, Luffy and Otama, they're going to become like proper siblings, like Ace, like Sabo. Otama is going to become the official little sister. Look at them little smiles. What does Otama eat in this chapter? She eats this red bean soup called Oshiruko. Now remember that name because that is going to be very important later on. That is a very important food in Wano. So just remember that, Oshiruko. Thanks to One Piece, I learned all about it. Still haven't tried it, but I'm now, if I ever see it on a menu, definitely going to try that because of One Piece. And that's what I love again about this Wano arc. I've said it before, love how it's bringing in all of these elements of Japanese culture and stuff. So not only am I watching One Piece, I'm enjoying One Piece because it's been fantastic so far. I'm also learning about Japanese culture, Japanese history and stuff, and I'm loving it. Another thing to remember, and another little bit of Japanese culture that is brought up in this chapter, is when we meet Okiku. We met her last week, but we meet her here properly. She introduces herself. Zoro's like, "You're a big woman," and he also gets a little bit shocked by the fact that when she refers to herself, she uses this word, and this word that she uses is Sesha, and that, when you actually look on Wikipedia, because I didn't know this, you find out that that word is used by men, but not just any old men, samurai men. So the way she said, "Hello, I am Okiku," she used this word, which is a male version of saying I, and a samurai version of saying it. So, you know, what could that mean? Keep an eye on this, anime only people. And manga people, you know what I'm talking about. You know, right? If you do, drop a little like so I know, yeah? Thank you. After this beginning bit, which was a little bit more drawn out than it was from the manga, we get this really late, or it seemed like really late eye catch into the episode. And then after that, Osuru is talking about some stuff with Oden and a little bit of history about the Kazuki family and how he used to have a castle on top of this hill. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, comes this Hanzo sonic arrow. Boom! Pinging up the area. But it's not Hanzo, it is Batman! Yes, Batman is in One Piece, but it's not the Caped Crusader that we know. It is this quite fat, quite ugly looking smile user called Batman, and he is one of Kaido's gifters. He's not the only one we meet in this chapter. We also meet a guy called Gazelle Man. He appears a little bit later on, but we see Batman here, and in the manga this guy was absolute fodder, but here the anime makes him look alright. He's actually putting up a decent little fight with Luffy and Zoro. I mean, it's still easy for them. They're easily dodging all of these arrows, but he's putting up way more of a fight than he put in the manga, and it looks awesome. It's actually a surprisingly really satisfying fight. I thought that they were going to stretch out Batman's role in this a little bit more, and they did, and I'm glad they did because it looked awesome, especially the shots where the arrows were falling. Zoro looked particularly hardcore in them shots. That was some good stuff, and we actually get to see a little bit more of his power use here. It seems that he can actually use Haki. I mean, he did that kind of red eye glare that we now associate with observation Haki. We saw that at the beginning, so it looks like Batman can use Haki. And speaking of Haki, we also saw, you know, a few more shots now of like Luffy putting his arm up and it glowed and the armament Haki came up. So I really do like the way now that they're showing Haki in the anime, and you know, it shows it as a little bit more of a power-up. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more of the hacking stuff in the future. I hope it doesn't start becoming quite stock footagey in the way it's used, but at the moment, I really like how that's going. It just makes the fights feel a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more, like I say, like Luffy's powering up when he pops in that arm and okay. The chapter ends, we see Gazelle Man comes running in, picks up Otama and runs off. We're not quite sure why yet, at least we're not quite sure why yet here in the anime, and that's how it ends. Pretty good, pretty quick chapter actually. Episode, always getting that wrong. Pretty quick episode actually. It felt quite quick, maybe because the eye catch came late or something, but yeah, definitely felt like a very quick episode. The stuff that they added was alright, you know, they didn't pad it out too much. I actually really enjoyed the added stuff, especially the Batman fight, made it look a lot better, and all those cute little scenes with Otama. Overall though, I'll probably give it just a purple tier. You know, it was an alright episode, wasn't as crazy as the last few that we've had, but it was alright, it was some good stuff. Looking forward to where this is going, as Luffy and Zoro no doubt head off towards Gazelle Man and take him on, and we see in the preview next week that Okiku grabs the samurai sword, so anime fans, where's that gonna go? Keep an eye on Okiku, and remember Oshiruko as well. Animation wise, no real complaints, only one would be the fact that there's quite a lot of shots that zoom in on characters' eyes. I mean, I think every single character at least had one shot where the camera just zoomed straight in on their eye. The only character that didn't get that was Gazelle Man, where it zoomed straight in on something else. And to go back to comparing it with the manga, like I said, that this episode, it translates into manga chapter 914, and it pretty much did all of it. You know, only a few more pages left that will no doubt get stretched out in the next episode. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but I'm sure they can spread that out into at least most of the episode, especially with what they did here with the Batman fight. And like I said, I'm still not complaining at any of these stuff that they've added. It all adds to the overall story. So some more good stuff for Wano this week. Hey, so thanks for watching. What did you think? Let me know about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my video, maybe give it a like. And if you really liked it, why not subscribe? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch. Oh, and here's a related video you might enjoy, and something more fresh. I've been Hegassen, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!